Bob and Brad Crew. The Bob and Brad Crew. The Bob and Brad Crew.
Hello, folks. Are you done looking for bugs?
It's a dead bugger on here.
We are the Bob and Brad Crew. I'm Alex,
I'm Mike.
and together we are bringing you product reviews focused on your health, fitness, and overall well-being.
In our unbiased opinion, of course.
And we're going to be totally honest about these products. We're not going to beat around the bush because we don't want to waste your money or your time. So
We don't?
that's, well,
Oh, okay.
you're wasting mine.
What are we
but-
talking about today?
Okay, this is the OPTP Wobblesmart.
Wobble. It is a wobble board for any of you in therapy. It's just a different version of one.
It's just a smarter wobble board.
Yes.
And we're going to explain why it's smarter, but we're going to talk price first. That's always what we got to talk first.
Yes. It
Times are
is-
tough. Coronavirus. Nobody's working. How much does it cost?
It is $48.95 with our discount. We will put the link below in the description. If you buy it through the OPTP link we provide through their website, it is normally $62.95. If you actually don't want to buy it through these sites, you can buy it on Amazon, but it is almost $80.
And that's 80 bucks.
So you're going to get it for about $50. This is before taxing and shipping if you don't have Prime.
It's about 30 bucks off, folks.
Yeah, so you can get a big discount if you're really interested in one. So that is good through April 30th, our sale is. So if you're watching it after that, I'm sorry, you're
Sure.
out of luck.
So their selling point, I mean, this is really meant to stand on.
Yeah, it was actually created by physical therapists.
Okay.
It has adjustable height is the big sales pitch.
This
of
is what
one.
sets it apart from
Yep.
other wobble boards.
If you look closely on the board, you probably can't see on the camera, but there are 6 different levels, and it's numbered 1 through 6 with little circles. So every time I go to a higher number, it gets harder. What happens is this little rubber part pushes out that way, actually, so it makes the height increase, and it makes it more challenging when you're actually standing on it.
Height, and it puts you more
Yeah.
of an angle.
I don't think
so-
it'd be too much of a challenge if you're using this seated for like ankle exercises. It
No.
just increase your range of motion. You can move on it.
Yep,
but-
exactly. Yep.
Basically, this is a wobble board in general is meant to improve your balance, stability, core strength, and agility is what they say. I don't know if it increases your core strength or agility. I definitely agree with balance, stability, even range of motion they should have put in there.
Well, I think you're always using your core when you're standing on one leg.
Yeah, I
to
mean,
a certain extent.
To a
yeah.
point.
Yeah.
The diameter of this is 15 1/3 inches. It can support up to 440 pounds.
So
So you and I can maybe get on this together.
very sturdy. Let's see if I can smash it with my head. I was trying
Try
to
it.
earlier, but
Do it.
all right, latex free, so
yeah,
you don't have
this
to worry
is
about
wood
that.
rubber. So if you have latex
Yeah.
allergy, some wobble boards have latex or they're plastic or rubber.
Built-in
so-
gripper there, which is really nice.
Yep.
There's some boards that don't have that; they get kind of
Mhm.
slick.
And the bottom also has a coating of grip too, so it won't slip out. A lot of the basic ones are typically just a little wooden knob or plastic knob, and they're
Right.
kind of slick. If you're on
Yeah.
carpet, it's not bad, but honestly, in therapy rooms, we typically have to put something grippy underneath it so it
some
doesn't.
shelf liner. or
That's more
something.
when you're standing. When you're seated, it's not as much of a problem.
Right.
But
All right, and the reviews on Amazon, it's a newer product, so there are only 5 reviews.
yeah,
so
this is brand spanking new, so
4.6 out of 5 stars. So
yeah, only 5 reviews.
you could buy this and tell people, I haven't bought almost a brand new product, and people would say, wow,
This
I can't believe
is
you have that.
almost a brand new product. You can brag about it. The only negative comment I found about it was a tall person had purchased it. They are 6'3", and he said he's about the size of a linebacker, and he said it's too small for him.
Sure.
I'm not that tall. I'm only 5'11".
You're kind of a
Alex is-
linebacker build, though.
Yeah, but this isn't too small for me.
Well, no.
What are you? How tall are you? 6 something?
6'2".
6'2", and it's
Pure
seems fine.
muscle. You know.
Pure.
Did you ask that?
No.
No.
Right.
Okay. All right.
And I would say another negative is once the sale is off, this thing is almost $80.
That's
Most wobble boards, when you look online, are $25 to $45 on Amazon. So this is quite a bit pricier. That being, it does adjust heights. There are other ones that adjust heights. It is very easy to adjust the height. So I'd say if you're in a therapy setting, it might be beneficial to buy the better version.
Yeah.
If you're just buying this for home use, it may not be necessary.
Yeah, $80. That's a little steep. Let's get into positives. I think, all in all, I mean, if you're looking for a wobble board, I mean, this
Yeah,
is
this
probably
is
the king.
If
from
you
what
want to
I've
spend
seen.
money on a wobble board, it's worth it.
Yep.
If you're looking to invest in something that'll last a really long time, very durable, you don't have to have the grip underneath. It can do different heights.
Yep.
This is definitely worth it.
Comes with a list of basic exercises. You
Yeah.
probably can't see. We'll zoom in on it
We'll
later.
zoom in
so.
a bit and show you all the exercises, but it does come with exercises you can try on your own.
Even says you can jump on and off of this thing.
Yeah,
And
that-
Mike's going to demonstrate that.
That might be a little scary. We're
Yeah.
going to do that off camera. You can't see it.
All right.
But includes the exercises. I think wobble boards, we typically use them for balance activities, for people standing. Typically, we will use them seated for people in middle age or older.
Geriatric. Yeah.
Geriatric for, if they have not necessarily knee replacement. If they have a knee injury, you might use it. A lot of times ankles, a lot of
Yep.
ankle rehab, we use these. You
Or-
can use them just sitting like this.
Yep. Or just balance issues. They lose that proprioception in the
Yeah,
ankles. just
we'll do
to-
them standing too. If you are older and have balance problems, start easy, and I would definitely hold on to something and maybe even have someone holding on to you, a spotter.
Yeah.
They're not real easy to get onto. They're a little challenging.
Yeah,
so
we don't need any lawsuits for
Yeah,
any broken
definitely-
hips from grandma and grandpa watching
definitely
this
try
now.
it seated first. It works perfectly fine seated if you're just looking to improve your ankle motion.
Sure.
Another positive, obviously, the adjustable heights like we talked about. And yeah, I mean, it can be used by young people or older people. You're not limited by one population.
So would you buy it?
If I really wanted to work on my balance, I'd buy it. I don't do enough balance. If I owned a physical therapy setting, I'd buy it. Personally, I wouldn't really use these,
Sure.
but that's just me.
That'd hold a good pizza. You could probably put your pizza right on there and you're
Just
done.
if you want to put a pizza,
It's-
just spin it
Spin
around
to
like
cool
that.
it off. Now we're talking. But yeah, definitely a niche audience here. But if if you're looking for a great wobble board, this is top of the line.
Yeah,
There's no doubt about it.
If you're not afraid to spend money on something and you want a good wobble board, this would be worth the investment. If you just want a very basic one, I'd look for another brand.
All right, check us out on YouTube, Bob and Brad Crew, and on Instagram. Let's hear you botch this one more time.
_Bob and Brad _crew.
He was ready for it this time.
I was ready.
All right, are we gonna?
We'll zoom in quick on the exercise. Do you want to demonstrate or do you just want to zoom in?
I'll demonstrate a few of these. What
He's
the
going to
heck.
demonstrate some of these exercises. The exercises can be found in the inside cover or on the back of the box.
All right.
So if you want to try some of these at home, these exercises are more for younger people. All right, so we're going to start with the first one, just balancing with 2 feet in the middle, so keep it center, Alex. What setting do you have it on?
I went low level. I'm 30 now.
He's not,
30
he's
with
not
3
admitting what number.
30 with 3 kids. I think it's on 2 or 3.
First exercise, he is just keeping the board balanced, as you can see. Next exercise, forward and backward rocking. So you want to
Forward.
demonstrate that quick?
Yep, nice and slow.
I'm
I'm
going to
just
zoom in on his feet a little more.
touching the front,
Forward
touching
and
the back, and I will mention I've had many sprained ankles over the years, so this is kind of a challenge for me. You can lose that proprioception and strength real quick.
the next one is balancing on 1 foot.
How am I doing, Mom?
So typically 1 foot.
Oh, 1 foot.
Yeah. So typically when you go 1 foot, you have to put your foot in the
The
center
center.
of the board or it is not going to work. And he's just trying to keep his overall balance there.
This is tough. It's challenging.
Yeah, it is
just to
hard.
do single leg.
You can also do any basic exercise you do on a wobble board, and it makes it 10 times harder as well.
Next.
Next, we are doing squatting. 2
Squatting.
feet or 1 foot.
Oh, I'm going to start with 2 feet.
Yeah,
Woo!
this is- squatting on a wobble board is awkward.
You got to keep the chest forward.
So he's
There we
actually
go.
doing a pretty. I wouldn't even try a 1-footed squat on there, to be honest. I think that's way too.
Well,
Well,
here,
you have to put your foot backwards, your other foot.
we're here to entertain, aren't we?
There, perfect. You're typically supposed to put your foot back, but Alex would be kicking the walls.
Yes. Next.
Next is throwing and catching a ball. Where did I put my ball?
Underneath the box.
Oh,
Out if his head wasn't connected,
I'd lose it.
we'd lose that.
Ready? So,
Going single leg stance too, you notice that?
no. So,
Oh!
wow,
That
epic
was a
fail.
sad excuse.
Last one on the box is jumping on and off the wobble board, which seems extremely not safe if you ask me.
I'm going for it.
He's going for it.
I have a good life insurance policy.
Oh,
Actually, not bad at all. It's
he
not
did
too bad.
it. I thought you were going to roll your ankle right on camera.
Now, Mike and I thought this was going to be challenging, but it's really... And it
bet
works
you
on
if
that...
you, I bet you if we put it maxed out height-wise, it would be.
And I think this would be great for athletes because it would work on that high, you know, that soft landing.
Yeah, to prevent knee
'Cause
and hip
I'm a
injuries.
believer.
All right, anything else to say?
I'm going high level. Wait.
Oh. Well, it's a
Little
crooked. It's
hard.
not center. All right, I think that's
All
enough
right.
from us today.
Thanks, folks.
The Bob and Brad Crew. The Bob and Brad Crew. The Bob and Brad Crew. The Bob and Brad